Get ready to explore the gripping story of Lisa Kelly from Ice Road Truckers as we delve into witness the highs and lows of her courageous journey on some of the most dangerous roads in the world. From facing extreme conditions to overcoming personal challenges, Lisa's tale is a testament to resilience and determination in the face of adversity. So where is she now, and what about the other cast members? Join me as we unravel the heartbreaks and triumphs that define Lisa's unforgettable legacy on the Ice Road Truckers in Yellowknife. Art Burke, who had previously starred in the popular television series Ice Road Truckers, was given a sentence of 18 months of residential confinement at a prior time. Arthur Burke had entered a guilty plea to the charge of causing arson by negligence. The documents filed in court show that he admitted to causing an explosion in the toilet of his residence in Yellowknife in November of 2018 at the time he was attempting to produce a concentrated form of cannabis known as shatter butane. A highly flammable chemical that is typically discovered in disposable lighters is a crucial part of the process. When the explosion happened, the bathroom door was blown off its hinges. The apartment's ceiling was raised, and the building sustained damage over $660,000. Burke spent 12 days in the hospital recovering from his burns and other injuries. Both the prosecution and the defense suggested that the defendant receive an 18-month conditional sentence. Burke, who is in his mid-60s, lives on for the duration of ISO Truckers' final 5 seasons. Prince Edward Island is allowed to serve part of his sentence in the cab of his truck. This allows him to continue earning a living while serving his sentence. Fortunately, the Canadian truck driver who played the lead role is still with us. Alex's simple explanation for becoming an advocate for healthy living is that he had serious health issues that led him to adopt a healthier lifestyle because of an unidentified health incident that he experienced, and the news that his son Andrew had died in 2019. There's a great deal of uncertainty about whether Alex was still with us. Andrew was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis in 2017 and died in a house fire at the age of 32. In his autobiography, King of the Road, author Dorsky detailed his experiences as a legendary ice road trucker, spanning more than 4 decades of his career, transporting in contrast to thrill-seekers who were drawn to the coldest regions of the world. Dorsky saw his ice expeditions as profitable endeavors. He was the only trucker to appear in all 11 seasons of the show, and, with the assistance of a dedicated business manager who organized his appearances, Dorsky became a regular at truck events worldwide. However, the epidemic cut short several of his planned appearances in February and March of 2021, but Dorsky overcame the snowy, in addition to working as a truck driver and completing his winter deliveries. While others struggled with COVID-19, Dorsky has taken on the role of safety advocate for the industry, bringing attention to the critical role that trucks play in delivering necessities and life-saving medical supplies. His son Andrew's tragic death in a house fire in 2019 devastated his family, but he persevered through life's storms because of his unwavering faith. Hugh Rowland, a cast member of Ice Road Truckers, talked with YouTuber Joshua Nanny about his career and many other topics. As the show progressed, several Ice Road Truckers characters from earlier seasons were replaced, according to Nanny, and I've never had any problems with any of them. Rowland, who is known for navigating dangerous roads on the show, suffered a serious setback when he was involved in a truck crash in Canada that resulted in severe injuries that affected his intimate life as his book On Thin Ice was released. Notably, after a brief period of adjustment, Rowland claimed that the presence of TV cameras had no effect on him. Unless they're getting good shots, they're not always in your face if you want to get things done. Rowland answered that the moment the cameras were mounted on my trucks, my drivers started to fantasize about becoming movie stars, and I eventually terminated their employment after some of the drivers he dismissed found new jobs. "You just have to keep driving," he told Hollywood Soapbox. Despite his need to fire drivers during his time on the show, Rowland became a series staple after appearing in 8 seasons of Ice Road Truckers and a few spin-offs. Season 5 of Ice Road Truckers catapulted Maya Sieber-Bloom to stardom as the truck driver turned model. But what happened to her first? Let's think about her strong personality and famous remarks. For example, Maya won over viewers in Season 5 by sharing her real love of trucking. Rumor has it that given that she isn't active on social media, anyone can guess that Maya abruptly left the show to focus on being a mother and raising her little boy. She grew up in a quiet farming village in New Jersey and eventually became a truck driver in 2007 after a brief career in modeling. She drove an 18-wheeler truck through the busy streets of New York City for 3 years before making an appearance on television after Ice Road Truckers. Ice Road Truckers fans will remember Steph C. as a new recruit who joined the series during Season 10. During her time on the show, she was taught the ropes of the trade by seasoned truck drivers Todd Dway and Lisa Kelly. Although she only appeared briefly on the broadcast, her presence left a lasting impression on viewers, and many viewers would be thrilled to see Maya back on screen if a second season were to be considered. However, the show did not provide any specific information regarding Steph's experience, aside from the fact that she had some truck driving experience and almost no ice road driving experience. She was put through a rigorous driving test upon her first appearance in the series at the request of her boss, Mark Coho, who works for Polar Industries. This is a rather telling fact. Another piece of evidence highlighting Steph's lack of driving expertise can be found in an interview conducted in 2016 between Lisa Kelly and Overdrive. Steph didn't actually drive a truck before the show, according to interview Lisa Kelly. "It seems really odd that the showrunners would pick someone with so little truck driving experience and no ice experience at all, especially when one considers the difficult conditions and dangerous roads that the series cast members must endure every day." The teenage truck driver ultimately proved to be a capable and respected member of the team, something that fans are aware of despite Steph's inclusion. We will not allow ourselves to forget that Joey Barnes, the author who made a name for himself in the 7th season of Ice Road Truckers, reigned supreme throughout the season, even though the Winter Road Network, which had its beginnings in Ice Road Truckers, may have seemed a little strange at the time. In fact, Steph continued to work as an Ice Road Trucker for the entirety of seasons 10 and 11 before the show was canceled in January 2017. It was the first season for Art Burke and Todd Dway, a logging trucker from Washington State who had previously worked for Rowland before appearing in Axeman Season 8. Joey Barnes, who is known for being called the King of Obsolete, lives in northern Manitoba with his daughter. At the same time, the drivers Dorsky, Kelly, and Ward, who had moved to Winnipeg for the season and accepted positions with Polar Industries, were among those who returned to the team. Xena, this location is quite far from the end of the Winter Road. In addition to delivering and retrieving equipment, Joey is in charge of navigating difficult terrain with the help of old trucks and modified tractors. His daily updates on TikTok and YouTube's King of Obsolete 47 offer insights into the events that take place in his kingdom. So if you're interested in his work, you must check out Joey Barnes's channel. Fans are eagerly awaiting another season that will feature the much-loved king since they are eager for him to return. But there are many unknowns surrounding the possibility of a resurgence. Nevertheless, there is still hope, and fans are holding out hope that they will be able to see their favorite characters on TV again. Now, for the video's star, we are finally going to reveal the tragic ordeal that Ice Road Truckers' Lisa Kelly went through. In 2009, Ice Road Truckers made history when Lisa Kelly became the show's first female cast member. In this episode of Ice Road Truckers, we follow Lisa Kelly as she goes from nothing to fame. We will also investigate what happened when she disappeared without a trace and discover the truth about the rumors. We will also keep you updated on Lisa's whereabouts and current activities. Lisa's journey on the show was legendary, winning over millions of viewers worldwide with her brave driving and risky adventures. Whether it was navigating treacherous roads or enduring terrible weather. Time on Ice Road Truckers. Lisa displayed courage and perseverance from braving terrible weather to negotiating dangerous routes. She had a lot of obstacles. Lisa continued to deliver despite the risks, and audiences respected and admired her for it. Her bravery and determination made Lisa an instant hit with the audience. Her appearance on the show helped it reach more people and dispel gender bias in the trucking profession. Fans all over the globe were deeply moved by Lisa's journey, which served as an inspiration. Despite her late introduction to the show, Lisa went above and beyond in her role as a truck driver and became a beloved character. Given her fame, Ice Road Truckers fans were naturally curious about what she did after 2017, and during her time on the show, Lisa amassed a sizable online following, demonstrating her widespread appeal. In a spin-off show called The Deadliest Roads, which was filmed in the Himalayas, Lisa even dared to drive her truck confidently through mountain passes at elevations exceeding 13,000 feet. As soon as Lisa Kelly left Ice Road Truckers, rumors circulated about her potential reasons for leaving, with some suggesting that she had issues with the show's characters. Lisa always gave it her all during the 8 seasons she was a part of the show, tackling challenges with an unmatched sense of self-assurance and bravery. However, she needed a break from the stress of her career, so she took season 6 off to figure out who she was. Producers, or that she left for personal reasons. Fans were even more intrigued by the ambiguity, which sparked numerous hypotheses regarding Lisa's true fate. Lisa Kelly's abrupt departure from Ice Road Truckers was especially noticeable because fans had become emotionally invested in her journey. Fans never lost interest in Lisa's tale, waiting with bated breath for any fresh developments in her life. The cause, Lisa said afterwards, was emotional and mental exhaustion. It's true. Lisa thought the filming schedule and continual travel, even though it was exhausting at times, my husband and I would look at each other and realize that we had only seen each other for 9 days in 6 months. Lisa returned for season 7, renewed and ready to take on new challenges despite all the challenges she had faced. When Kelly returned to the Ice Road Truckers roster for season 7, viewers were thrilled to see her again and her familiar driving role. Until the show's 11th season finale, Kelly was a regular presence, appearing in over 80 episodes, or more than 50% of the series. Of the total, nevertheless, Lisa Kelly's adventure continued after the episode ended. After Ice Road Truckers, Lisa's life. Lisa worked under Carlisle on Ice Road Truckers, where she mostly navigated the difficult terrain of Alaska. After leaving Carlisle, Lisa, now 41 years old, discussed her association with another logistics supplier in an interview she gave to Overdrive last year. Interestingly, the path she took on multiple occasions on the show, spanning from the Kenai to Prudhoe Bay, remains unchanged. The trek takes 3,035 hours on. In contrast to most truckers who might travel with a companion to lighten the load, Lisa manages to complete these lengthy and challenging journeys alone. Without these allies, there would be no need for breaks because drivers grow weary. Drivers who travel this road typically have semi-comfortable cabins on their trucks so they can rest when necessary. Lisa stated in the interview, that she still runs into old castmates, such as Logger, Today, and Caroline's own Phil Crom and Jack Jesse. When asked about her day-to-day employment, Lisa mentioned the long winter snowfall and how it could affect her workload and income as a truck driver, as some lakes will stay frozen until April, but this also means you'll be under greater pressure than before to deal with already difficult circumstances. Despite this, Lisa was upbeat, pointing out that the government is constantly working to improve road safety, for example by paving and tarmacking some parts of the route, which makes them a little less hazardous than. Since her time on Ice Road Truckers, Lisa has changed jobs and acquired a new truck. She currently drives a Freightliner Coronado, which is ideal for navigating the most challenging terrain due to its shared engine and reduced bodywork with the Freightliner Cascadia. The Kenworth is a popular choice among drivers navigating ice roads, and Lisa was frequently spotted driving one on the show. After joining Ice Road Truckers, Lisa was able to engage with her fans and followers on social media following the performance because she was invited to trucker exhibitions across the US and Canada. She also made appearances in advertisements for Chevron products, among many others, because of her involvement with the show. As a result of this exposure, her eBay store has seen lightning-fast sales of her branded products, which is a clear indication of her popularity when Lisa is not at work. During her North American tours, she was able to participate in fan events like Dieselfest and the Great American Truck Show, loves spending time in Alaska with her horses going for rides, and even practicing mounted archery, the idea that less is more, which she has chosen to embrace through her minimalist lifestyle, perhaps chimes with her experiences navigating dangerous highways. Imagine if Lisa were to adopt a minimalist lifestyle in an effort to achieve the same level of concentration and clarity when she's not driving. The death of her father and other personal tragedies had a profound effect on her choice of profession. In spite of all, Lisa continued to stress the significance of mental health and well-being, bringing attention to the hidden battles. Lisa is currently working as a truck driver for a different logistics firm. She made an indelible mark as Queen of Ice Roads and hasn't ruled out a comeback if the show makes a TV comeback. In your opinion, how good is Lisa Kelly? Post your opinions in the space provided. Is Lisa Kelly's return to Ice Road Truckers possible? A lot of people wonder if Ice Road Truckers will be returning on TV, and, if so, if Lisa, as she reflects on the series' astounding length, Kelly says, "I don't know how it went so long, I'm just pleasantly surprised." It's no secret that Kelly had a difficult time on the History Channel show Heavy Duty Trucking. In an insightful interview with her published in 2018, Kelly stated that she had initially felt underappreciated after being told that her appearance was the main reason for her hiring, and that she would not be paid for the first several years. Since its start, a crucial question arises. Now that we know more about the life after Ice Road Truckers, is she going to get back on her bike? Could it be that the show could make a comeback? We agree with Lisa that the show isn't formally canceled, but is instead on hiatus. There is, in theory, nothing stopping its restoration, since there are no major personnel or legal concerns. There have been highs and lows along the way, but Kelly is holding out hope that Ice Road Truckers hasn't broadcast its last episode yet, which would indicate a pause. Despite Lisa's enthusiasm, she has no say in the matter's final outcome. If a new season is announced, and she accepts the invitation, Kelly will likely be back in control and in front of the cameras again. She did mention that the COVID-19 pandemic affected production talks, but she still wanted the show to continue. In a 2021 interview with Overdrive, the future is unclear because of the many changes occurring in the world, such as the effects of the 2020 coronavirus pandemic on entertainment initiatives. From 2007 to 2017, the History Channel aired the reality show Ice Road Truckers, which is commonly abbreviated as IRT. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and post notification bell to be notified when the next one is released.